Hello, hello, hello. Hello, testing. Okay. Well, time to do the coloring. Yo, what's up? Keebs? Oh, it's Kivesh. Yeah, okay. I'll remember that. Yeah, I'm just going to color this in. I actually drew the sketch yesterday and only finished this a few hours ago. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish coloring this and maybe make a new art later. Yo, what's up, Shira? Yo, what's up? Hmm. Yeah, hello, hello. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't read your name. But yeah, sure. Hello. Just gonna be drawing this for today. Wait. Uh, it looks a bit weird looking in my other monitor. Hmm. Yeah, actually, this is a drawing I want to make for a long time since in my streams, my um end end scene or screen isn't really that good anymore. So I wanted to replace it for so long, and I thought this should be great. Yeah, I'm even surprised that was able to draw this. I only I only tried to look for a reference, and it turned out a lot better than when I draw from imagination. It was a lot faster too, so yeah. Do you have a Scratch account, that programming website? No, I don't. Actually, I haven't made any websites to promote my art. I just want to draw for a while since I haven't gotten used to having a stable art style. I've only been experimenting with a lot of stuff. Yeah. Hopefully I can make more art like this or something much better so that I can do commissions and stuff. But yeah, I keep on getting busy with life. So I'm just keeping it slow. I can't really concentrate yet on doing art stuff. I can only do this in my free time. Yo, what's up, Kavish? I gotta go. It was nice watching you. Yeah, it's nice that you watched so far. Yeah, go ahead, go. And be sure to be safe and have a nice day. Can you draw Gojo eyes? No, but however, I have drawn something similar and people have commented on it. Hold on. Let me just um go to my one of my videos. Actually, I have a video on what was it? Yeah, let me just check my channel and okay, now where's that video that I drew? People commented that it looked like a female Gojo. It was just oh yeah, here it is. Okay, I'm just gonna link this. I think. Wait, no, 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 no. Your model looks nice, thanks. Here's a tip: you should have more confidence with your thick and thin lines. You look much better. Bye, home your day as well. Thanks. Wait a minute. Let me just. Okay, yeah, here, if you guys want to see Gojo like I, this is one of my experimental art styles. So here you go. Yeah, this is from my channel. So yeah, let's just see. Okay, let me just skip. Yeah. I just want to make something that has a certain pose that I want to draw. It's okay, but yeah, I need to improve more. Yeah, this kind of similar to Gojo's eyes, but yeah, I haven't really have a specific art style yet when it comes to this because I'm trying to balance how long I could draw a certain part. Like I want to be more efficient. Yeah, that's what people said in the comments. Yeah, female Gojo they say. Though my art isn't quite fixed. Sometimes I can draw like this, and sometimes it's not really that good quality. Yeah, I need to learn what I think I need to learn to be more consistent with my art. But this might look great, but I still need to improve more. This is an experimental art style that I want to try. But if you look closely, there are a lot of stuff that I need to improve. Yeah. Anyways, let me just continue this. Because the reason why I want to make an end credit or end scene that looks like that, just look at my art. Yeah, yeah, really. Like sometimes I can just stop drawing for like months and then go back at it, and then my art could improve suddenly. And other times I can draw like every day and it slowly deteriorates. Yeah, this is one of my earlier art styles that I consistently draw, and look, just gonna let you see the end credits. This is why I want to change it. So, okay, that was it. Yeah, that's what I want to change because it looks weird. And I wanted to um, give a little bit more changes. Yeah, I said, like I said, that's the thing that I'm going to replace with this art. It was just a quick preview of what I'm going to change. Yeah, hopefully once I finish this, that old end credits will change. I also wanted to draw more opening credits. Maybe also some alerts and stuff. Yeah. So is it gonna be an end stream background? Yeah, it is. That's why I drew myself sleeping. I want to make it look good. Hopefully once I finish this, I might try to recreate this type of art style. And yeah, I know that my lines are too thin. wanted to try to make it more dynamic and in its lines, but yeah, I want to make it a bit more messy. Because one of my problems with my other art that I've noticed, I take too much time with the line art. So I want to change that by just doing more rough sketches. And then I will render it. It's just base uh base colors. I'm going to smoothen it out after. So yeah, that's my plan when I try. I wanna try to do that. Hopefully next time I'm going to draw some sketch for my portfolio. I really want to try to do commissions or make money off my art. But I still want to try to stream. Because I need more feedback or just interactions. Okay. It's kind of better. One of the things that I do to improve my art is watching my old scenes. Do you normally stream like this, or is it random? This is the first few times that I started with this type of streaming, because unfortunately my drawing tablet broke. So I've been started streaming using started drawing using my phone. So yeah, that's also a kind of motivation for me, since I don't have money to buy a new one. So yeah. So yeah, literally, like you said, I kind of ripped out the charging port for my tablet. Yeah, I want to just try to adjust it, and then once I try to pull it out, the charging port got ripped as well. It had a um, micro USB port. Yeah, it has those little hooks inside. So when I tried to pull it because it wasn't connecting properly, I accidentally ripped it out. I tried to fix it, but no, it couldn't be salvaged. Fortunately, I'm very adaptable when it comes to drawing, because I don't really need to rely on my drawing tablet that much, because I did start my art journey in drawing in Ibis Paint X on my phone. It's like what I'm doing now. Yeah, this is kind of a blast from the past for me, starting from my roots. Yep. It's really unfortunate. Though it was a pretty old drawing tablet. I had it way back in 2019 when I first started drawing digitally. So yeah. Okay, I want to do something over here. Okay. I was never really good at using this much too, so let me just try to make this. Okay, that looks good enough. Let me erase this other smudge stuff. Then blur that back in. Yeah, one of my goals is to have a more um, consistent art style, and then try to earn some money by commissioning. Um, so yeah, that's my plan. But just for now, I'm just gonna study on how to do that. Okay, wait, no, not this brush. Change the eraser and get What is Orang Manabang? What language is that? Yeah, unfortunately, I can mostly understand only English and Tagalog because I am Filipino. Do you have your own OCs you like to post? No, I just draw random characters. Usually black-haired, blondes, like that. I never really have like a specific OC that I keep on drawing, unfortunately. That's exactly why I want to have a specific art style so that I can have OCs that I can keep on drawing. Hmm. Wait, it's too smooth. It means too. Okay. I'm drawing myself actually. Okay, let's just do this. Yeah. My end credits kind of is a bit creepy from all my other art. I don't know why that is. When I try to draw a certain stuff, it doesn't turn out right. Though one of the main reasons why that is because I don't really um, use references. I just usually draw it randomly because that's how I prevent art block. I just usually start from drawing the head and then the neck, other parts, and then create a character from that. Yeah, depending on my mood or what I'm doing, the image totally changes. Wait, what am I erasing? Oh, wait. Okay, good. I'm here. Do you have tips on drawing motorcycles? What I can tell you is that you need to just draw it from references. Simplify it by using shapes. Don't do what I do and try to do it off memory because you will have mistakes. It's actually a lot faster if you use a reference. There are a lot of inspirations out there for drawing motorcycles and stuff. Yeah, you can just select those and you can customize how it looks based on geometry and stuff. Oh, this is a drawing of myself. This is going to be the end credits thing for every time I end stream. Because the other one looks creepy. It has a weird smile thing. Yeah. I think I did pretty well. I just slightly drew inspiration from the reference. I didn't trace it, but just look at how it might look and slowly adjust it to how I'm positioning it. Yeah, my source for my references is Pinterest. They have a lot of stuff there. Though unfortunately there are too much AI, so I have to worry about that. Because you guys know that AI doesn't really draw hands and specific details properly. Yeah. Usually I don't like I said, I don't really use references before because it kind of takes a lot of time for me and too much effort in my opinion. But yeah, I want to change that since I want to improve. Though one of the main reasons why I stick to not using references is because I want to develop like memory of how things are drawn. Oh hey there, Vermilion, what's up? Yeah, me neither. I mean, AI art is aesthetic, I guess, but yeah, if you look at properly, it kind of just looks weird. I mean, AI art sucks, but AI in a specific circumstance like is kind of good because you know this is the issue about why people hate AI art in general or just AI is because of AI art. Because one of the reasons why AI is even a thing is to become like I'm just gonna go on a tangent and say that the purpose of having AI is automation. So doing repetitive things um, like that. So yeah, when you use AI to replicate art, Yeah, it doesn't really go well from, I mean, what you guys have seen. They can kind of make it look good because there are already AI that are used in filters, like in Android phones, or filters in image changing things. Yeah, AI is existent in those type of stuff, but no one kind of complains about it because that's how that specific AI is for. It's for post processing or automations. It automatically fixes things that are more annoying or tedious to do. But when it comes to creativity, that is up to the person. Yeah, the reason why I have some knowledge about this is because I study IT. And yeah, so the relationship between IT, the computer stuff, is something that is ingrained in me since I studied it. So yeah, computers, AI, and the human that is using it should go hand in hand. But what AI art does is remove the human element when it comes to art. And the human element of creativity and knowing where things go, like pattern, the understanding of patterns and stuff. Yeah, that's something that only humans can do. They only assist in. The main purpose of AI is to assist the human, and not the AI is the one who doing the heavy duty. I mean, they could do specific tasks very well, like I said, repetitive stuff. But when it comes to making creativity that is a part of the human essence, I need to dye my hair red again, like you. Well, that's cool. Yeah, but for me, I don't really want to dye my hair IRL. Too much work. Red is pretty cool. I like red. Yeah, me too. I actually want to pick other colors for my design, but red just keeps on sticking to me. I legit, it's kind of ingrained to me since I was a kid. Every time I try to pick a new style, always black and red suits me better. For some reason, I just stuck with it. Oh, red is your favorite color? Nice. I really wish to make a more I like other colors as well, but yeah, for some reason whenever I want to see myself as like a anime character or in a fantasy settings, the red kind of sticks to me. Like I want to envision myself in other colors, but for some reason it won't look right. If that makes sense. Wait, just trying to add color to certain areas. Okay, I think I'm done. I could have done more shadows and shading, but one of the things about me that I want to improve on is put less details because I take too much time with all the other stuff that I kind of forget. One of the more important features when it comes to art. What brush do I use? Yeah, I use um uh these type of squiggly brushes. I usually just pick from the basic brushes when it comes to using any type of software. One of my main brushes is the brush that has a sharp tip when you try to do lines. But when I'm coloring, I use this rounded brush instead of this sharpened brush. It's much easier to color with this. And for something like I'm coloring with texture, I just use an airbrush. These three brushes are all I need most of the time. Every time I use other software, I'd always find something similar to this thin brush. Like if there's a pencil brush, I would use that. But I wanted a thick brush that I can control more accurately. An airbrush for texture, and a round brush, hard round brush for coloring. Though sometimes I forget to use the hard brush, so I just stick with one or two brushes. So airbrush for texture and just the main brush they kind of display on every art applications. So yeah, this is pretty much the first brush you can find, and that's always the brush that I pick because it's more of my style. But you guys can pick from all the other brushes. Abyss Paint X has a lot of brushes that you just need to watch ads to use temporarily. But yeah, for me, just too overwhelming. I don't really have a preference. I usually just adjust to what kind of brush I use. Yeah, time to color in the hair. Okay, I'm just going to change the name of this. Wait, to change the name. Yeah, rename folder to skin. Okay, now this should be hair. Sometimes I don't really label my folders and layers, but it helps so that I won't get lost, especially in Ibis Paint because it's a pretty small area and it gets annoying to scroll around. Also, extremely fun SAS 4 with you. Thanks for that stream. Yeah, you're welcome. I really like streaming SAS sometimes because one of the reasons why I stream that from the very beginning is that's the only game on PC that I can play that doesn't lag when I stream it. There are other games that have low spec requirements, but for some reason, SAS 4 is really good at when it comes to resource management, I think. Because as you can see, it runs pretty smoothly, even though I'm using a VTuber model. So yeah, one of the things that you should know is that VTuber models really take up like 50% of resources, or maybe less if you have a better PC. But yeah, my PC is not that good. See, yeah, I still can't understand. I still don't know your name. Could you tell me your name if you don't mind? Like a simple name that I can call you. But yeah, see ya. Have a nice day. You stream games? Yeah, I stream games sometimes. Usually at same time as usually stream almost every day in a specific time. Like around this time, I can just play uh um Yasin Mustafa. Did I pronounce it right? Yeah, I'll remember that. Okay, I'm now in the hair part. You know, one of the struggles I have when it comes to drawing coloring in my um, avatar is that I just usually just randomly pick a color that is slightly similar. And sometimes, since I draw myself more a slightly tan, when I color in all the colors, I look a lot paler than I wanted. I look white for some reason. So yeah, I kind of still need to learn color theory, I guess. And yeah, Yasin, thank you for watching and have a nice day. Let's see this color. I think I need to make it a bit lighter and then darken it a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna use this art brush to color it in. Oh wait, I forgot to clip it. Yeah, one of the things that I did learn from all my attempts at drawing digitally, you really need to have like this base silhouette that I can clip all my colors in so that it won't spill out. So I can just color everything, it won't leave too much colors outside where I want it to be. Yeah, maybe one day I can um, learn to make more my art more specific in my art style, and also be more efficient. Okay, I forgot to change it back. Okay. Hmm. I'm just gonna color in all the outlines and then fill it with a bucket tool. Hmm. How many years has it been since you started drawing? Well, I kind of started drawing since 2018. It wasn't consistent, but so 2018, I think 7 years. Yeah, 7 years, but not too consistent. I think I started being consistent in drawing since I started my YouTube channel back in 2020, I think. So yeah, so instead of 7 years, it would be around like 5 years. Yeah, right. I forgot to drink some water. Wait, no, where did I? Here it is. Sorry, my throat's getting dry. Although, if I want to say, I did start at 7, but started really drawing like in 5 years. But I started streaming like a year, almost a year ago. So yeah, I started streaming nearly a year ago with drawing streams and some gaming a bit. So yeah, it's just been like 6 months, I think, since I truly started improving with my art. Because I've been very busy with college to really concentrate on YouTubing and those other stuff. I haven't even maintained my social media stuff. So yeah, since I'm in a crunch with time and responsibility, it's really hard to balance that with drawing. So I have slightly gotten more motivation to draw. One of the reasons why I got back in drawing is because I've been watching other VTubers live actually, mostly on Twitch. Sometimes I can get a chance to watch and listen to other artist VTubers. I've even drew fan art of them, so yeah, that helped boost my confidence. Also, I shared it and they kind of like it. Yeah, that's been my motivation for making my art. Bye bye. I had fun watching this stream. Good luck on your drawing. Yeah. Good luck, KDDV. Yeah. See you later and have a nice day. Your day is good. I will do well. I will do another drawing stream tomorrow. It's a Friday. I need to lean back for a while. Let me just adjust my microphone. Ah. Anyway, I'm gonna draw some fan art tomorrow. I haven't really planned on what I'm gonna draw. Mm. Ah. Art can be fun too, I think. Yeah, it is fun. Yeah. This is just one of the things that I do to relax. It's not exciting like playing games, but there are things that you want to do to remove stress and stuff. Yo, what's up, Libra? Yep, just gonna draw for today and on Friday. Maybe I'm gonna rest on Saturday though. Yeah, how are you? Yeah, I even wish that I can draw like this all the time. You know what? I was thinking a few hours ago when I was doing the lion art. Pretty much asked myself, why can't I draw like this all the time? I draw so badly that my art teacher makes fun of me. Hmm. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Because one of the definitions of art is that it comes in many forms. Drawing might be fun for you if you keep it up for fun. I mean, yeah. Once you think of art as a job or like something you need to do to survive, or you need to do it just because, it won't be fun, especially when it is involved school. Yeah, I really dodged a bullet when I decided to pick like information technology instead of art related um stuff for college. Yeah, school does not have fun in their curriculum. Teachers making fun of students makes me mad. I mean, some of them are really good at um, being entertaining while making fun of students lightly. But when they just make fun of you because you suck at something and not try to do creative criticism or try to find ways to improve, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Because there are teachers out there that do make jokes, but they're not like serious jokes that I mean, I've experienced that a few times that they are good at making light jokes, like a few jabs of stuff like that that you don't take seriously. But if they do that repetitively with things that you're not good at, that's just bullying. Yeah, and also the school system really takes away all the fun out of anything. Yeah, that's why I pretty much avoid picking my favorite stuff to do um, for class or studies. Whenever I want to learn something, I just watch YouTube tutorials. Actually, this the crazy part is that I am pretty much known as one of the more smarter students in my class. Though it's not because I study really hard or because there are good teachers around or a good environment. It's pretty much because I just watch YouTube videos or television. When it comes to science, I just remember all the shows I watch relating to Discovery Channel or Animal Planet. So yeah, I barely learn much in school. Pretty much relied most on my stock knowledge in what I watch for content. even my shows that I watch like in anime, you can pretty much learn like something related to philosophy or life in there because there are certain messages you can learn from watching anime, like certain anime. While I learn like there are shows out there like Dr. Stone that can teach you about physics and science. So yeah. Also, I watch my YouTube channel. My YouTube feed is mostly either watching anime, my, or maybe some VTubers, or some sciencey educational stuff. Yeah, I rely solely on my stock knowledge on what I've learned outside of classes than inside. There barely anything that I need to learn there. They just do basics. I mean, most of the teachers teach the basics, but they don't really explain it thoroughly for some people. Lucky for me that I watch YouTube videos that explain it in depth. So yeah. When it comes to learning, I don't rely solely on school. I think most of teachers even think that you should learn outside of school, even though school is a place for learning. Yeah. Is the Boondocks considered anime? Um, it's a TV show, but it is kind of somewhat educational because it talks about black people's culture and stuff like that. I haven't really seen most of it, but I did watch some summaries and stuff like that um, on how the show really impacts society as a whole. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting anime to think about society and stuff. Yeah, like that. Sometimes I even watch some true crime series like cold cases, um, stuff like that. So yeah, I have a lot of shows that I watch that are pretty interesting, and for some reason, most of the stuff that I watch can be applied in school. Yeah, people really think that I'm some super genius because I don't really read or study inside of class, but I can pretty much um since I remember all the shows that I watch, I can pretty much explain certain topics pretty well. I like when they fight Stink Meaner. Yeah, I don't haven't seen Boondocks that well to know who that is. But yeah, I think that's what's lacking in certain teachers' method of teaching is to teach while making the students engage in what they're teaching, and that's something what that television, TV shows, anime, and mostly content relate in YouTube can pretty much handle. It really catches your attention, make information and knowledge much more easier to digest. So yeah, that's the reason why it's easier. Okay, I'm going to add extra details in all of this later, but I'm to draw the clothing and maybe color in the other stuff. Okay. Make this close. Hello, Azai. I have gotten summoned by the YouTube algorithm. So that's nice. Let's go. And I thought the YouTube algorithm has forsaken me since I haven't posted that much stuff. Good to know that it's still working. Do you have a favorite anime? Hmm. Well, I don't have a specific anime that is my absolute favorite, but mine is mostly fantasy related, like um, those isekai anime. For example, um, Overlord, Log Horizon, even Sword Art Online. It was a pretty good anime, though I do admit that it lacked a lot more story driven or something like that. Hmm. Thoughts on the Minecraft movie? Well, I haven't seen the Minecraft movie, but yeah, I think for me, it's not really my thing. Wait. I'm pretty neutral when it comes to that, because I do remember playing Minecraft with friends back in the day. Though, as for the Minecraft movie, I'm not really sure how I feel. Though, since Jack Black was there, I think it's kind of cool, but no. Yeah, there have been a lot of memes lately about every line that Jack Black has said. Yu-Gi-Oh! Now I activate the seal of Arcal Arcalcos. Orichalcos. Yeah, isn't that the spell that dispels some spell cards? Or I forgot how certain. Yeah, I haven't really memorized all the cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyways, last night YouTube turned 20. I think it's weird to see 20 years ago under YouTube videos. Hmm. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Wait, it's bit. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It has been 20 years since YouTube started. Man. Well, too bad. I'm not really that affected with how long or how old certain stuff is. Because I usually been keeping to myself for many years. So for me, life doesn't really change at all. I don't really feel old when it comes to things being several years old now. Also, one of the reasons why I don't feel old because yeah, I've been pretty mature for my age since I was at like 7. So yeah, I've already felt old since then. I'm actually much older than um most people my age. So having the passage of time pass doesn't really affect me that much because I'm much older um due to being more mature and responsible. I don't know why I like the scene where Yu-Gi-Oh play the seal of. I mean, it is kind of a meme. Also, they do present certain summons or certain activations so dramatically. That's why. Also, it is kind of funny that the cards in the anime and in game are way different. They pretty much just made all the skills up as they go. If you think about it that way, it's kind of funny. I have to say the scene was pretty cool. Agreed. I just watched Yu-Gi-Oh! It didn't have to sacrifice himself. Yeah, that's really hilarious how dramatic they are. And once you got older, you can pretty much remember that all of their games aren't even existing in real life. It's just part of hologram projection and stuff, and they basically act like they could die when they get attacked by their monster cards. But it kind of sounds cool in a way like that. Though no one really gets harmed by it. Remember? Yeah, it should have been me, not him. I have pretty much heard that specific scene in multiple memes. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. It should have been me, not him. It's not fair. uh, every time I find those memes, I die laughing. Yeah. So what else kind of topics do you want to ask me about? Hmm. Okay, good. My coloring quite, is doing quite well. It's not completely black, but it's not too gray. Oops. Yeah, thanks, Libra. You know, one of my plans for the future of my stream, I want to learn more about other stuff besides um besides just art, because there are really cool things you can do with art. Like I haven't. Ooh, thanks for subscribing, John Jericho. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I've been one of the goals that I have for myself, besides making my art more consistent, is that I wanna do some animation. Yeah. While we're on the topic of animations, do you guys wanna see things that I make? Okay, let me just exit this. Yeah, I kind of have an animation that I did. Wait. Look, here it is. Look, it's still me. I want to add this in the starting screen, or I mean the loading screen when I start streaming. Yeah, since my whole style is related to red and fire. Yeah, I animated myself creating a small fireball. Yeah, these are one of the things that my goal is. I want to make cool animations and stuff. Maybe combat related. So it's pretty hard and takes a long time. So for now, I need to practice my art in order to gain more consistency. Because when it comes to drawing animations, I need to make my whole art more consistent. That way, it'll be much easier to draw myself in different poses or different forms when animating. Yep. The only reason why I'm still sticking to drawing because there's still a lot of things that I need to learn in art. So while I'm at it, I will draw some animations here and there. So since my time is quite limited, because I'm always busy with other stuff, because I have a lot of responsibility. Though maybe once I finish college and find like a decent job, I will need to adjust my schedules and my time more efficiently. Hopefully, then I can concentrate on um, my art animations and stuff. Also, one of my other things that I want to do while I'm still not an old person, I do want to draw like animations, but not just animations. I want to like maybe do voice acting as well. And since I'm also like IT, I know a bit of programming, so I also want to combine art, animations, and my programming to like maybe make a video game. Maybe I think. Yeah, those are part of my bucket list. I'm not sure if I'm able to do all of that, but we'll see. We'll see. Planning for the future is really hard. So yeah, I'm making small steps towards doing all of that. Mm. Have you thought of using AI voice? Nah, just like me not using reference, I'm kind of too lazy to do all the AI stuff. Do you know that even though I'm in college and lots of my fellow classmates use ChatGPT and stuff for research, I don't. Actually, I do research more of the old pre AI days. I just search up specific articles and other stuff, and man, I'm so surprised that my classmates don't know where to find sources or references for their um, searches on ChatGPT. Because most of our teachers will ask for references or sources when they um, ask for assignments. And man, my classmates don't know where to find sources. They just even ask ChatGPT for that, and since ChatGPT compiles all information, ChatGPT isn't reliable when it comes to giving out sources, since it's pretty much a third-party source at that moment. So yeah, I just do it the old-fashioned way. Because one of the advantages of AI is that they can assist you. Okay, wait, what the? Okay, I kind of accidentally disconnected. So yeah, um, I don't really rely solely on AI when it comes to doing my stuff, because I want to improve on myself. A electronic devices, tools, and AI, they are only tools to help and make your job easier. It's not something that you rely solely on. It's just used to enhance and improve your skills. So if you don't have skills that you've learned through experience of many things, yeah, the quality of your work won't be as good as people who have worked on it for a really long time. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't rely on certain stuff. I want to try to um, I would first start by learning things on my own. That way, I have certain fundamentals down. Sometimes it isn't efficient to not rely on tools that are available for you, but um, relying solely on such tools isn't really good as well. So yeah. This is the things that you guys need to understand when it comes to technology. Technology is there to assist people with whatever task they need to do efficiently. But if your skills aren't up to the standard, the quality of your output won't be as great. Now people start making anime with AI. Yeah, and they suck. I won't sugarcoat it, but yeah, they suck. Mostly, from what I from what I've watched, most of the people who rely solely on AI for certain stuff like anime and half-assing it, usually doesn't really have a great output. Though AI is good when it comes to labor cost, as they can cut the cost of labor and also um, if most people, if there aren't many people in that field that you are able to get quite very quite well. So yeah, AI does help in um, compensating for lack of manpower or something like that. But still, when it comes to art or animation and stuff, you still need a person with the skills to really get the job done. The AI is only a machine or a tool to assist people. If you start considering them as replacements for people, you will get less quality. Many people think it is a shame. I mean, yeah, sometimes. Though, like, I did watch other people's reactions when it comes to using AI, and yeah, one of the positive stuff about it is it can automate us. It can automatically do stuff that people aren't able to do, but it can only go as far as the technology allows it. And when it comes to technology, it has its limits. Especially, think of it this way: AI needs data from artists to improve. What would happen if all the artists quit creating original content and start relying on AI? Then there's no original content for them to latch onto and improve. And then their quality will diminish. I mean, I did watch like a video of AI using AI art as references for their learning, and it became more degrading. Like, the quality degrades over time. The more AI uses other AI's work, yeah, the quality diminishes. So yeah, that would be the future that will happen if people would push AI as the meta when it comes to doing art. So it doesn't really affect people who have high skills already when it comes to art. They only affect those who are insecure, or those who have maybe low or zero ability when it comes to art and don't have the motivation to improve. I think most people who rely on AI art are those people who don't want to learn and improve. They only those people who don't want to improve in their own way will rely on AI. But since there are still artists out there that still want to improve their skills and really learn from them and then make things better. So yeah, those people are still standing strong. So AI won't take over art completely just yet. Uh, I think about people who have to put in so much effort to learn how to draw like you. Yeah, I mean, every skill requires learning. People's experiences um, will shape what type of work or skill that you do. Yeah, the more experience you have, the better the more better or more unique your art will become. Especially nowadays, because You know, this is the thing that I keep on telling my the people around me when it comes to AI art or art in general, is that it is pretty that AI application when it comes to art is fundamentally useless, because this is one of, I think, didn't Leonardo da Vinci or whoever said this quote that um necessity is the mother of invention. So yeah, that the phrase means that in order to make something a true invention, is that it needs to be necessary. But if you think about it, nowadays, the access to AI, I mean, the access to learning art is pretty much more abundant and better than years before the internet existed. There are a lot of people who can teach about art and how to improve in art. So let me ask you this: what what's the necessary thing that what's the necessity of AI art if there are a lot more people who would be able to teach and is easy to, I mean, there are a lot of people who in online that can teach in how to really break down certain topics when it comes to learning art, any type of art, realism, anime, maybe landscaping or um, graphic designing. All of that can be learned and easy to digest, and it takes minutes just to learn a single skill nowadays. And there's also platforms like Skillshare and something like that. So yeah, if that was the case, that um people are still able people are much more able to improve in any skill they want because of the internet, why would AI be necessary in that field? I mean, AI would be much more better in like surveillance, like in CCTVs, that they would detect faces like that. I mean, AI was used for automations on autopilots, also motion captures, face recognition, something like that. Those are the things that AI is good at because those are much more easier. When it comes to art, it's pretty much a broad topic and usually requires um, creativity. And the creativity and uniqueness is different from person to person depending on their experiences, personality, and likes and dislikes. But AI doesn't have all that. So how is AI art necessary? It's not. And the only people who truly use those types of art are those AI art are those people who um, don't really provide any benefit or improvements in art as a whole. Yeah, AI art isn't really all that good. I think um, if art in general, I think AI would be much better in what is it, like making thumbnails or making simple graphic designs or suggestions, because those are easy to manipulate you using objects and stuff. but or maybe memes. AI could be used for making memes, but memes are pretty much a different genre, and they don't even nobody can make profit when it comes to memes. It's mostly all fun and games. So yeah, putting AI in putting AI in art related fields is pretty much questionable because there's nothing really that necessary for it to. I mean, it's like you're trying to make a problem out of. You're trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist. You try to make AI art more accessible for people, but most people who are already an expert when it comes to art don't really need AI to improve it. And they say that maybe one of their argument was AI could be used for reference. How could it be good for reference if the fingers or the hair clips and makes no sense if you look at properly? And stuff like Pinterest or even just Googling images about real people and their hands or anything, those already exist. See? You guys get it? AI art is fundamentally unnecessary. Therefore, it's not even an innovative invention. It's pretty much a waste of what the potential of AI technology can do. AI could have been used for like making drones more accessible for making deliveries and stuff like that, or maybe making like stoplights more efficient in detecting vehicles so they can become more self-sufficient. Like that's what AI is used for, automating things. So why is AI art pretty much trying to replace artists? And they do a pretty poor job at doing that because they keep on relying on artists to improve. And what happens when they reach that level of quality of the best artists out there? It doesn't even have like the ability to create things without people's input. And even then, they can misinterpret things. Yeah, AI art is useless, but the concept of AI is really cool. I mean, do you guys know of a VTuber by the name Nurusama? I think that is actually what AI is supposed to be. Um, for those who don't know, Nurusama is a real life AI virtual YouTuber. All her data has been properly sourced by her own fans to improve them. There's no stealing of um, a person's artwork. It's pretty much just learning and improving art, improving an AI, an artificial intelligence response to certain stimuli, really making a artificial person or an artificial content creator. Yeah, that is an ethical way of gathering data to improve AI. And it's also much more better in its uses because Nirsoma is her purpose is to entertain. So yeah, she has the necessity of what an invention is supposed to be. She's an entertainer. Her random AI glitches or stuff are appealing for people, she gave me a new perspective on AI. Yeah, she's actually a much more ethical way and a more positive way of using AI. Because she's not replacing anyone. She's just her own thing, her own character. And the more Vedal or Vidal improves Neurosoma, the more people get to see her grow and feel more like an individual instead of an artificial intelligence. That is what real AI is supposed to be. It's not supposed to replace existing people, but it's used to um, improve and make something new or something much better or greater. So yeah, glad to thank you for listening to my TED talk. And hey, hi there, Mr. Manly Baxter. Yeah, Neurosoma is a perfect AI. She really is an AI that is meant to is a very positive way of using AI. Unlike AI art, which it's just disingenuous and pretty much useless. So yeah, since you just arrived, Mr. Boxer. So yeah, this is actually an artwork I'm doing to replace my old end credits scene for streaming. You guys do know that I use like hand waving, a smiling face of mine, and I want to make it like a sleeping and resting one. The art, though you're making, fits you. You are sleepy. Yeah. And yeah, Libra, I know. I also listen to Neurosoma's songs actually. They are pretty good. One of my favorite ones is what was it that religious crusade one? I think it's Last Stand by Sabaton. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, all of her songs are pretty good. I listen to them from time to time, but currently I listen to a mix of either other VTubers songs, some German songs, stuff like that, and I also listen to a bunch of original songs by Sabaton, a lot of warrior or about world war history stuff. So yeah, she also developed gradually, yeah, and you can pretty much watch her develop and improve. And pretty much once you start to get to know Neurosoma um, after like um, a while, you start even forgetting that she's an AI. For me, my favorite is Why Do I? Hmm. Yeah, and Neurosoma is really a great way, a great use in the application of AI. I mean, I even saw her clip of her on ethics and stuff, like the trolley dilemma. Although she does have a very sick sense of humor and does like to troll a lot, can pretty much feel like she's more than just a machine. Yeah, that's what an AI should have been. It's not supposed to replace something, but create something that is new. And unfortunately, AI art does not do that, because all of the AI art stuff only works best as to create something that already exists and transform it to something else. Like, did you guys did see that um that meme Ghibli thing for AI? Like they turned memes into Studio Ghibli type art style. So it looks kind of aesthetic, but then again, what's the point? I thought AI was supposed to replace artists, but why is it just copying a certain art style and then using memes? So yeah, whatever people say to defend AI art, it isn't really helping that much. It doesn't really improve or create something new. It just creates what is already existing. And artists pretty much do that any day of the week. We create things out from references and then making something out of it. And we do it even better and have more unique outlook in how to do it. It's something if I want to compare AI technology to something in anime, you can pretty much imagine like One Punch Man, for example. So you guys have seen that Saitama gained all his powers by just working out, right? Those 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 10-kilometer run, like that for like many years. So imagine that is an artist. That's how artists do. They study, they learn, they improve their skills over time. And you compare Saitama's skills to Genos. Even though Genos is a very powerful S-rank hero, but against those who are far from his skill level, he keeps on losing. Because when it comes to technology, it's fixed. They don't really improve unless there's something out there that they need improvement upon. While a human being can just improve by just training, just learning something new. Machines like parts that Genos uses, he only gets improvement if the technology allows it to, or there is technology available for improvement. If there is none, he's stuck there. Just like AI art. AI art cannot improve without references or materials that it can use, like raw data from other artists. And without that, it can't improve. See? It's a very good example. Saitama is a lot more powerful than Genos because he trains really hard until he gets to the point that he pretty much mastered his strength to exceed human limits. While Genos pretty much did the AI route where he just turned himself into a cyborg and then relied solely on technology to develop himself. He is pretty powerful in human standards, but when it comes to gods or demons, he's pretty much useless. because his technology is limited to what's already existing. If there's a threat that goes beyond the human technology, he's pretty much as weak as a normal human at that point. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Though Janus has the heart of a hero and is pretty powerful, but at the level of other strong enemies, another example is samurai with gunmen, or samurai versus gunmen. Yeah, kind of like that. I mean, yeah, you could also examine like that. You can say that people with guns are powerful than warriors who rely on swords and blades. But you need to understand that guns were developed to make even kids, or maybe not. Let's not take kids as example. Let's say people who never have that thirst, have the experience of how war or hardship is faced. So if you were to say that a normal person with a gun versus a well-trained soldier, you could say that the person with a gun can win. But if we weren't maybe placing them in a confined space in a certain arena where they could just fight out in an open terrain, yeah, I think a samurai would lose. But if we were to put it into a more battle settings, imagine a normal person with a gun, no battle experience at all, just the gun, versus a well-trained soldier who has experience in war or maybe in a real field of battle. Yeah, in that type of terrain, the gunman will pretty much lose because of inexperience. We spent years of practicing swords, but lose the guns. Yeah, because guns have the power of range and damage. But if a person were to fight in a certain terrain where the swordsman has the advantage, yeah, so the gunman will lose. But since people with guns nowadays are trained to endure certain terrain, that's why guns are more superior. But like I said, they need to learn and use skills with the tools they have. So guns and swords are still relevant to the situation that the weapons that the swordsmen use and the gunmen use are just tools. It's mostly about who the person is that's holding the weapon is what determines the winner. So yeah, that's why swordsmen back in the day need to train to improve their skills so that they won't die easily in battle. Just like nowadays, where soldiers are trained harshly in certain terrains and also wielding their guns in order for them to be more efficient. Imagine if you were to just give those high technology to someone who's inexperienced. That's why AI art or AI used in art is a really bad idea, because most people who use AI as art aren't even artists. They don't have the artistic vision to truly make something good most of the time. They just type down whatever thing they do, and they let the AI do all the things. I think the best phrase for that is you guys have you guys seen Vinland Saga? So basically, in Vinland Saga, there was a phrase that they say that in season one. Like it says that a true warrior doesn't need a sword. So if you think about it, what does that even mean? So it means that if you imagine this, are you considered a warrior because you have a sword? Or are you a warrior because you're good at wielding the sword? It's like that. Though some interpretations are different. Like I think the interpretation in Vinland Saga back when Thorfinn or Thorkill or whoever that guy who said that said it was he a true warrior who doesn't need a weapon to end battles. He's a true warrior. But you can also do it like literally, like in a different way. So a warrior who relies solely on their sword to become a warrior isn't a real warrior. A true warrior is someone who trains their skills and not rely on any sole weapon or ability. So yeah, a warrior is only a true warrior is someone who has the skills to do so and not rely on other means or other external factors. Is considered a warrior, a true warrior. So if we were to replace warrior with art, so a true artist doesn't really need a fancy tool or AI to become a true artist, and that is true. Because an artist can adapt and to any medium they want. Just like me, I'm pretty much a big example of that. Because you guys do know that I started streaming and using my drawing tablet for like a few months or years even. And after it broke, like a week ago, I started drawing on my phone. And look, my art is still as good as ever. So that means that I did not rely on solely on a single product or item to become an artist. Okay, I need to stretch my arm real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna drink some water because, man, talking about AI and its purpose really drains me. But at least I'm kind of finished. Just need to color in the phone and then add details to the table. Wait. So yeah, like that. Yeah, learning art is pretty tough because you need to learn a lot of things. And if you are still new and can get overwhelmed with a lot of stuff, just do it little by little. You can start by drawing eyes because I think that's what most people like to draw. And then slowly improve. Because something like shading, it's a different form of study that you need to learn. Color theory, a lot of those stuff. You can learn all of that online because there's a lot of tutorials. I'm still learning myself, so I can't really break down all of those stuff. I think a lot of other experienced artists can explain it better. Like one of my first artists that I've learned from is Maki Mega Mega. He's an artist who draws certain cultured art, like suggestive art, a bit etchy, a bit something like that, but nothing too revealing. But I've learned a lot of the basics from him. You can also learn from Mark Burnett. Maybe so. Yeah, there's a lot of artists out there that can teach you about how to draw. You can start by sketching. You can start by coloring. There's a lot of um places you can start. It's all up to you. Also, if you still have a hard time drawing things properly, keep on just start by using references while you're learning about the tutorials. There are a lot of ways to learn art, but one of the more easier methods is learning from references. Because you still need to learn things from references. It just makes the whole thing much more easier. The pose that I used was a reference from Pinterest that I found, and it worked well. So I wasn't able to copy it accurately, but it still looks good. I think I should add some here. Maybe something here. Okay, now I need to create a different layer. I missed something in the coloring. I don't see anything, so I'm just gonna continue. Thanks, DB Hamarta. Yeah, I think I'm done here. All seems fine. Hey, let me just use this smudge tool a bit. Yep, looks good. Can I change the clothing? Okay, can okay. Hmm. Okay, guess that's it. About skin. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay. Oh man, I'm so exhausted. Uh, well, I guess this is all. Wait, can I just play? Can I just play the speed paint bit? Okay, I think this is the last thing I'm gonna do. Okay, guys can pretty much see my process. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. I think it's much better if it was paler. Okay. Okay. Whoops, since I'm done, I'm going to try to change it up. Okay, let me just test this thing out. Let me just export it to the PNG. Okay. I'm just going to put this on break and try to add the new thing. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I already did it. So yeah, since I'm already done with that, thank you all for watching. Also, yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time, and good night.